Alright, hello everyone and welcome. I got this in, well, a couple of weeks ago, but well, not a couple, like this month, and I'm very excited to open it. I did look through, took the manual, and I did look through and just crossed off all the things, make sure everything was in there, but I am very excited to, like, fully look at this thing. So let's do that. And it's the instruction manual. It is a pretty hefty manual. I like how, I mean, it's a TACOM kit, and I quite like and enjoy building TACOM kits. They tend to be very well engineered, and they go together very well. I've never really experienced any TACOM like fit issues, or build issues to that matter. The only problem I've had is, like, but that's a personal thing, is like the what'd you call it? Like the tracks for the Tiger 1 kits that they did, which I bought let me just turn down the gain a little bit. Which I bought like a dual box with like the late and early version of the Tiger 1, which I'm a little disappointed by, because I should have done the research, but yeah, the tracks don't go very well together. I think maybe I'll just get some rubber ones, or I'll just do a Tamiya kit, or maybe some 3D printed or even metal ones. I'd like to try those sometime. And I think that the what do you call it, the tracks it comes with aren't that good for me. I feel like that might be a good thing to try as well. So here we have just another pack that the booklet came in. Hope it's not too loud. And it's like absolutely massive metal barrel. It's quite hefty. I guess that it goes into the turret this way, and then this side it's gonna have a little plastic muzzle brake on there. And then a small-ish, little photo edge grill, which I think this is the only photo edge part that is in this kit. A copper cable, which I assume is the cable that we see right here that goes along the tank, which is it's quite hefty. Normally going from 1/35 scale. And let's take a look at these decals. So I haven't fully, decided on which scheme I want to go with, or what version, because this is a Korean and late World War II Sherman. I think I'm just gonna go for like the Rice's Red Devil, which is the one you see on the cover. Just it goes this way. Just the one that includes the mouth, the eyes. Oh, that's a different mouth. Yeah, that one. I feel like I'll do that because it's quite unique, and I don't think I have anything like at all from the Korean War, which would be another cool addition to add to the collection. The reason I got this is I wanted to try a 1/16 tank, and well, now I actually have 3, and all of them I got at a really good discount. I got my first 1/16 tank from a local modeling store, because they were having a 20% off store-wide sale, and I was in the store, and I kind of just looked up, and then I saw that there were like a bunch of big 1/16 tanks, and I was like, oh, because I couldn't see the price in person because it was quite high up. So I looked online, and I was like, it's the Trumpeter 1/16 Tiger, King Tiger with the Porsche turret, and it has like a full interior as well. If I can get this piece to come around. It has a full interior, which I feel like that might be fun, you know, doing it in a 116. Probably would be easier than doing it in 135. So I got that one, because normally it went for like 240, and then it was on sale for 200, and because it was already on sale, the store-wide sale also applied to it, so I got it for 160, which is an absolute steal, and it was the, you know, it was the only unit they had in stock. So I got the last one. And then I looked online and I saw that, you know, everywhere else it basically went for like 240 to like even sometimes like 280 in certain stores. But how I got this is because there's a, you know, skill modeling challenge here this weekend, and I was supposed to go, and I put some money aside because, you know, maybe I can get like some cool kits at a discount. And then I was looking at like enamel thinners, and I was like, oh, Mig Jimenez, which I've ordered from before, has like enamel thinners. I want to see how big their big bottle is, like half a liter bottle. So I went on the website, and I was on the home screen, and I saw like in big like 40% off. So I was like, oh shit, you know. Like, I'm saving up my money for the convention, but I'm never gonna get as much of a good sale as like 40% off. So I was thinking, and I decided, and it took like an hour for me to like, you know, kind of decide. So I started looking at stuff, and, you know, basically I did like a big order because I put aside like $500 for the convention, and I kind of just spent it all on the Mig Jimenez sale, and I got like $900 worth of model kits for like 40% off, and I think that's like, you know, at a convention too. Even if you buy from like a distributor, you're not gonna get that cheap of a sale. So I mean, they were probably like wanting to get a little stock, and I mean, the next day I looked at it again because I was like, you know, how's it going with it? And then the whole sale was over. So I think I was either on the last day or they were like, yeah, this sale's like too much. Let's dial it back. Because previously I bought from them before when I had like a 25% off sale, and I already thought that was really good. So then yeah, the 40% off, it's insane. I got this one. I got the Andy's Hobbies headquarters. Was it M10? Yeah, M10, the US one, anti-tank. I got a Hobby 2000 like Thunder, like K9A1, like the Korean like artillery that's in the Polish army. I got an AMX 13105, which is like a small little French Cold War tank. F-14A Tomcat with like 3D decals on the inside, by Great Wall Hobbies. I got a Ghost of Kiev 140, both of these are 148. Ghost of Kiev, also by Great Wall Hobbies, which I was looking at actually buying because I really wanted to do like a modern Ukrainian like model kit. So I got that off, and you know, from like 78 to like $43. That's, you know, like you can't really go against that. Like a King Tiger prototype, because I wanted to do a King Tiger that wasn't like the annoying, you know, individual tracks. This one has link and length track, which aren't my favorite either, but well, yeah, I bought like 10 kits from them. Oh yeah, I got like a Maushan, a Mammoth, and yeah, it's I was very excited. That is like probably the biggest, you know, happy little accident that I've had. But onto this model kit. So it's made by Tacom, which I'm very excited about. It's freaking huge. Like when I opened it up the first time, I just kind of looked inside, checked if all the sprues were there, and yeah, it's absolutely huge. Pop hole. Bottom. Like, it's huge. I'm very excited to, like, I don't even know how I'm gonna paint this. I feel like the best thing is just to get like a spray can, because doing this with an airbrush is gonna take hours. And you're gonna be mixing paint, and like there's probably gonna be paint everywhere. So I feel like I might just get a spray can for this, because I do have a spray can of Tamiya Olive that I bought before I had an airbrush, so that might be good to use. And then probably just get like a mist of color, like, I don't know, I feel like gray, and then maybe do like some pre-shading with black with my airbrush. I feel like that might be a good thing to do. Also, I did notice that, here it says, I don't know if it shows, but like Andy's headquarters 01, so, which this model kit's like 04 or something. Exactly. Yeah, 04. So they probably like made one, and then use like, or make a bunch of kits that are what'd you call it? Because the M10 and the Sherman, I think, are both like the same lower half. It's just like a different turret and stuff. Like the opening would be too loud. Yeah. Like that. Beautiful. I always love the smell of it. Very, very nice quality. It's heavy. Like, I can't wait to see it when it's all built. It's got some cast iron texture here, but the rest is pretty flat. So the weld beads are very nicely like pronounced, which I like. Yeah, very nice. I feel like I might just add some more hole texture. When it's kind of done building. That's a get rid of these packaged plastic. Couple of mold reliefs that's coming off. Yeah. This is really nice. I think it's the other way. It's massive. These tabs come off pretty quick. If the tabs are in an area, which they usually are, almost always are, that is not visible, I just kind of take them off like this, like with my hand, and then because they're not visible, I just send them down a bit so they're flat. If they interfere with like the fitment of the upper hole or something, because if it's not, then I just kind of leave it like this, because you're not gonna see it anyway. But for me, there's not really any point in sanding it all down. Okay. The first actual sprue. This is the front. Hello. Ooh. Oh. My dog came to see. Hey, Cindy. What?
He killed this game. He pulled his nail 3 weeks. Yeah, a bit more than 3 weeks ago, and he still has to wear his little satellite hat. So he's annoyed by it, but you can maybe see him in the background. Yeah, he's a bit annoyed by it. I hope he can get off soon because he ripped his whole nail out. It still is healing. It's getting like that's a lot of. I'll just put it like this. It's getting like more dry every time, but you know, it still isn't. It still isn't the best. Like the little crust that forms, it still keeps getting caught, or like it, you know, it just goes off because of him walking or playing. Put these little pieces in there. He's been very good about it. I had his head off yesterday. Just kind of cleaning it, and it's so weird seeing him without it when I've been seeing him for like almost the last month with it. It's the first brew. It's so nicely molded. I mean, you know, when you look at like the original not discounted price, it's like 160 euros. So, you know, you kind of hope that it's well molded. I don't know what that is, but looks like some hair. But I don't know. I assume it should be there. Also, I don't know what this is called, but there's like. Yeah, there's like lettering, which I think is normal on Sherman tanks. So let's just go. Let me just put them in order. So that's Q. I mean, I don't even know the alphabet, but and that's a huge axe. Look at that. Pickaxe, head, shovel. I guess this is a sight skirt. Yes, that's good. I want to shoot the machine gun. Also, I was thinking is like, and I don't know if they actually make this, but it would be very cool if they did. You know, not Andy's Hobbies headquarters, but like a model kit manufacturer in general. I wonder if they can like, you know, make like a 1/4 or like 1/6 kill like, you know, rifle or like firearm, you know, historic firearm and stuff. I feel like that would be very cool to paint because I know, or like even one, I mean, 1/1 might be expensive, but so this is art that goes below here because I feel like that would be really cool. I know there's like a, I think a German company. Is it German? German or Spanish that makes like metal, basically metal firearms, but they can't actually fire. They're, you know, obviously they're banned here, but I'm pretty sure they're allowed in Germany. I think that might be Spanish. No, I think that's quite cool. Just take the rest of these pins. So what is this? Maybe the inside of the barrel? The suspension? Okay. I mean, I'm gonna have to have these like all over my whole desk, because it's there's a lot of things in there. The thing I'm excited about is doing the track links, because they're individual track links and they're 116, and I've never done individual track links, and I feel like, because I looked at let me just sit a little bit better. I looked at Andy's video of him like unboxing the kit when it first came out, and it looked to be quite easy to do, and I like how how smooth they roll and stuff. Let's see. This was K, right? Yeah, KJK. X. This is... Yeah, this is the army guy, or the figurine. Which, if you've watched the video, you'll know that this is actually... I think Andy's grandfather? Or great-grandfather? I'm assuming grandfather, because he's not a young guy. And it is so nicely molded. I still haven't done, like, a figure. I've done, figurines, like wargaming figurines, but I haven't done an actual figure yet, like a military figure. But I feel like this would be cool to do. Just see, so... It's the rifle, barrel. Is that the receiver? Looks like it. That's probably, yeah, that's the belt. Arms. Well, no, what do they call that? Like shoulder strap? Oh, my thing is like getting a little stuck. My browser seems like it's dying. Let me just open up just a little bit of problem. Oh, it's the wrong one. I started using Zen browser yesterday. Now, I quite like it, but I guess now it's messing up a little bit, so I'm just gonna launch Firefox real quick. If it wants to. Oh, seems like it's refreshing. It's loading. Of course, now it's Firefox just started. Hey, we're back. We're back. Zen has loaded again. Let me see, it's just probably because it's delayed even. Quite long, I guess. Okay, let's continue. So yeah, I would like that, I would buy a few. Because I know that, let's see what screw is this actually. I know that, what's it called? Mr. Hobby makes paint specific in like a collaboration with another model kit manufacturer that I think just does like firearms and stuff. Oh, here's the machine gun. That's the... I don't know, what is that? 1000? 360? I'm not too familiar with like firearms, especially old ones. Yeah, that's nice. I really like that. And the big jerry cans. Here we go. Under the wheels. Yeah, these are so nice. That's the other half. I'm guessing that's the machine gun that goes in the front. Or on top. I don't know. Maybe the other one goes on top. Big wheels. It's so nice. Here we go. So I gotta open this. There's 4? Yeah, there's 4 sheets of track. Which these, I think these are just, just the pads? That's the pads. Yeah, I think these are just like, I don't know if they're rubber or steel, but they're just things that, you know, actually touch the ground. In a little assembler. That's gonna be a lot of cleaning up. Where are the... Oh, here they are. These guys. The ones that actually connect them together. Which there are 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If he wants to let go of each other. 3. Okay. So, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14. 14 sprues. That's a lot. That's a lot of cleaning knobs. Here's what they look like. Just so nice. Like, there's some seam lines, but you know, it's just that's expected, you know. Besides that, they're absolutely beautiful.
that whole handful. There. So now we have interesting packaging. So we have toe, I don't know what you call them, but like the things you connect your tow cable to. Some sort of spring. I'm guessing this is what, like, the turret goes into from the front. What's this? I'm not sure what that is. I think this is a suspension. Like 2 wheels. So it's put like that. Yeah. I think this is the suspension. It's a little crooked, but yeah. It's probably just a sprue. Yeah. That is very nice. Smells good too. Let's save the turret for last. I forgot what these are. Like radiators, exhaust. It's very nice. Guessing this is for like storage boxes in the back. And then so I guess this is, if you don't want to use a metal barrel, it comes with a plastic one as well, which is very nice to see. What was that? Is that the hatch? The commander hatch? It's huge. Harp. What is it? Turret. Actual turret manlet. So it goes this way. Does it? No, it doesn't, does it? No. That's very nice. I like how it already has like nice Castile texture on it, so I don't have to worry about getting that right. And then huge sets of wheels.
These are the road wheels, I assume. It's so clear. Look at that. It has like inscripted on the wheel. I don't know, but I've never seen that. I've never seen that on a 1/35th scale tank. That is very cool. A little bit more zoomed in. It's so nice. And they're hefty. They're hefty. Now, if I can find them. Just tear it open. I think I saw like a serial number. Yeah. This is very nice. Huge, look at that. It's the size of my hand. The bottom of it. Look at that. It's so cool. I guess, yeah, this is a commander's hatch. I mean, if like a 1/16 tank is already like, you know, this big. I don't even want to know, because I know Dragon makes some 1/6 scale tanks, which are, you know. I don't know, they're huge. Almost, you know, 3 times the size it is. You're gonna be like that big, that's the turret. It's insane. That's so cool. So let's just, you know, sort these out real quick. So the A, like that. It's G. Use that. Q. What's that? No man, what? Does it have a number? E. F. So we don't have to go look for E now. And there is L. So it's a U, G. So U, G, O. And we have, bring that falls. E. So, with the smaller ones here. So N, L, M. Is there L in the back? Yeah, L. P. X, which is V. V. E, U. P. Okay. M. N. N. Put this one on the back of here. H. Here's G. G. H. This one, because it's, you know, it's just one guy, it's X, but I'm gonna keep it separate. Along with all the small tag links. J. 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 Okay. This one. Q. P. Say P. Q. What's that one? Q. This one is R. Q. R. That's it. That is a lot of spoons. I don't even know how I'm gonna sort all of that. These are W. I mean, I feel like this and the nubs can just go together because they're supposed to be assembled together anyway. And make the track a little bit smaller. There, so. Look at that. That's just the axe. Let's see. There. Microphone out of the way. Can I put it like that? I don't know if it's listenable, but there we go. That's yeah. Wow. I'm just gonna leave it like that. That looks sort of good. Okay, so get it out of the way. Got this little hobby zone sprue sorter. But it's not made for 116 skill parts. Clearly. I feel like the wheels can go separate too, because it's all just one part anyway. J. Do you want to fit in there? That doesn't fit very well. Cut that. Hello. Move this. I don't know, I'm gonna put this in, I guess not. Just adjust these a little bit because they can move them a couple spaces back. Alright, well that blocked me a little bit, but I don't think that's bad. Do we have... What happened to my camera? Oh, I guess the battery died. Let me grab a new one real quick. Right. Alright, we're back. We have a dog named Sully. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. I cannot wait. So we have these two separately. Up and lower hole. So let's look at the manual. I think because I browsed through it a little bit earlier. Yeah, we need to start at the bottom hole first. And just zoom it out because it's a big kit. Couple more. These gates. Anything in here? Just a big one. I assume everyone has this, but when you get a Labrador, do not be surprised that you will find hairs everywhere. Anytime I make or do anything, there's a Sully hair in there. Knife. Real bit because I saw some drilling. My sandpaper. Right. Just put these in order. I like to have them laid out like this. I like to have them numbered too. What I do is I just get like Tamiya sandpaper and cause I like the sponges they make, but like I just get a roll of this, like 3M double-sided, and this is strong stuff. Like once you attach it, you're not gonna get it away from it, which I mistakenly did. And yeah, I put it like in between two of my Hobby Zone thingies, my Hobby Zone modules, and oh. Just put on a. Why is it not shuffling? There you go. Now it's shuffling again. But yeah, I put it between two of my Hobby Zone modules, like the paint modules that hang on the wall. I was like, oh, you know, it's easier. But now I can't get it off anymore, so if I do ever wanna disattach them from each other, I'm gonna have to use like a saw or some sort of knife. Also get the glue out. I have like 3 types of glue. I do use like quick setting sometimes, but most of the time I just use extra thin and normal. And on the normal one, I added it's a big one. I just added like an ultra thin, or like a, no, just a, yeah, an ultra thin little brush. Because I tend to use it as that sometimes. I'm doing my nipper. I'm actually gonna... I don't know, how sharp is it? Yeah, it feels sharp enough. I was gonna say I might add like a new blade to it, but it looks fine. Let's see. Yeah, this is thick plastic. This is really thick plastic. There we go. First part. Let's see, what is this warning? They say they, YouTube says that they found audio materials of someone else, which I assume is talking about my music. That shouldn't be an issue. I think it just gets, like, blocked afterwards, not during the actual stream, I hope. Yeah, anyway, let's, yeah, that's still sharp. It's so cool to finally work on a 116 tank. I do feel very overwhelmed with the instructions because there's quite a lot of stuff to do in there. Where's it paused? Do I need to change my music up or? I don't know. YouTube's being weird. Let's fold that. I don't think I need to, like, you know, get too perfect about this part, because I assume it's just gonna get covered up eventually. I guess not. Is that like an escape hatch? Yeah, it's on the underside anyway. Looks good. Sometimes I'm a little scared when I sand that I like take too much off. You can see like a little indent. I feel like with like plastic this thick, kind of gonna be hard to do. Yeah, I wonder if anyone else saw about this sale on the website. Because honestly, it was huge. Just them being like such a big thing in the modeling space anyway. Alright, that's done. Put that back. That's step 3, you need to put back. Let's see, that's how it goes. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking of what to do first. Like the return wheels, but I think doing the front first is gonna be like the most cool, because you get to see it like in a bigger thing too. So I feel like that, and then I will have to stop the stream shortly because I don't know how much I did put in a second battery, but I'm not too sure how long that'll last, and also I have to do the dollar punches to bend them in. Alright, so this is Q. Oh no. Okay, so that is 17. Needs to go here. $16. Anything else for Q? Well, 9, but we would have that. No, this is all P, 1M, 1R. Let's take these off. And then yeah, this part doesn't require really anything. get my Stanley knife out. A little longer. That looks pretty good. Right, and then let's see. Yeah, it is after the wall. I'm very happy that I got this nipper. It is very much a big improvement upon the one I had previously. Which the one I had previously was it was alright, but it left like a big stretch mark on the plastic, which was a bit of a deal breaker. Cause it would sometimes it wouldn't really cut. It was more so like squeeze the plastic, which it was a god hand, but still it was like I think it was more meant for like removing items from the sprue than like the removing nibs from the item. That was too much. That was good. Okay. I gotta be careful and cut myself. Okay. And then do. That looks very good. I feel like I'm gonna go through a lot of sandpaper on this model. Which I am already running a little low on certain grids. So smooth. Looks pretty good. And also I actually completed my first model airplane kit last week, Wednesday, which I was very happy about. It was because I was just browsing YouTube, and I randomly came upon like the first encounter with like an ME262, and I thought it was
pretty awesome. So I was like, man, I need that plane. So I know they had like Tamiya kits of it, but I wanted something a little bit with like less parts because it was my first one. So I found I'm using Hobbies ME262, but it's like a prototype one. So it's not like the real plane. And I'm not joking, it was 2 sprues if you don't include like the clear plastic parts. That would have been like 3 sprues. It was a very nice it was a very nice build. I really enjoyed it. I think it was a great like first airplane kit. So I'll finish that. I did it in a like a green and dark green kind of tight camo pattern. I think it looks good. The only and like a light blue. I have it here. I have so many. I have so many to be honest, but I think it's this one. Yeah, so I did it in RLM 78 light blue on the underside. And this is also my first time working with Gunza paints, Mr. Hobby. What is it? Aquarius. I'm very happy with them. They spray as good as Tamiya ones. But I feel like, I don't know, I've been using these because this is just like the Tamiya red oxide primer, but I decan them because they last a lot longer if you decan them. And I feel like I can spray much more precise, you know, because I'm not doing it on like 1/16 mod. If it was a 1/16, I'd probably use just a spray can. But like a 1/35 scale, it's much nicer to do with an airbrush, and you don't get as much wasted paint too. But I feel like I do have like a bunch of guns that like Aquarius paints. But I feel like I want to switch to the Mysticolor lacquer ones because I love the way that lacquer spray. So I won't be getting any more. I won't be getting any more Aquarius ones, and I'll switch over to Mysticolor, which is a bit of a. It's a bit annoying to get him here because the government of the Netherlands, and I guess most EU countries, feel like they have to protect us from lacquer, like hobby lacquer paints. So what they do is they decide you can't really buy them. Well, you can buy them in some stores, I guess, but like you have to they can like special order them from Japan. It's just it's a bit of a nuisance dealing with that, so I get mine from Poland. Well, they're cheaper there too. Let's see. I'm thinking if we should glue this before putting the other parts on. Let's just look at. Jeez. The R23.
Also, I finished my is it VK168 by Takom, which is like the one of the mouse prototypes they make. I was very happy about that build. I love the mouse. I mean, I bought a bunch of mouse kits in the sale, so. I'm very excited to do those, and I got at one of the stores nearby me. I just finished sending this part. I'll show. Yeah, at one of the stores nearby, I bought this, which is like because I wanted to try like some color modulation, I think it's called. Of like, I got these 3 different Gunza lacquer paints, which is like German Grey Shadow, German Grey Highlight 1, and then German Grey Highlight 2, which I'm quite excited about behind these because I wanna, one of the mouses I want to do in like a German Grey pattern. I'm not sure which one yet because I have a few to choose from. I have a Hobby 2000, which is just I think most Taco mouse. Or I have a Motion by Takom, or like a VK100, like the Mammoth. And I also have a trumpeter mouse with like an interior, but with that one I want to save it because I want to do like the one, like the only real one that's like still alive, or like still alive, that's still in the museum. The one in like the, what is it, the National Museum of Russia or something? Military Museum of Russia. So I want to do that one in that scheme and save it for that. So I feel like I'll probably do the Motion in Panzer Grey. How does this go? I guess like this. It makes the most sense. Let me just see if it'll be easier to do these first or to do that one first. God, I don't understand. Okay, so let's see, let's get the normal stuff. I love the smell to me, cement. Oh, it's like not the best for you. I mean, I don't huff it, you know, so I think it's good. Just do that part too, just in case. And yeah. Okay, good. That is a very nice fit. It is literally, well, I'm gonna go over it with like extra thin, but if you look at that, ooh, look at that fit. There's a little gap here, but I think that's supposed to be there. And if not, then I'll just fill it up. But yeah, look at that. Look at that fit. It's perfect. Well, a little bit there, but I'm gonna go over that with extra thin. I feel like I have to pop it up. Yeah, that looks perfect. That looks to be very nice. Maybe just with the back of my knife, because yeah, that's good. So let's put the other side on. Oh shit, I still need to clean up that one. That was a bit dumb. Beautiful. Okay. And then... Perfect. That is very nice. And then a little... attach to the front light. That. Oh, that is nice. That is like perfect tight fit. Look at that. That is nice. That's sick. But I will have to end it here, and I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. Has a wonderful day, evening, or morning, wherever you are, and hope to see you next time.